So hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to try some products from Haus Labs. Now Haus Labs just launched here in Sephora Scandinavia. However, I did order these products from their website and I'm happy and glad that I did so, because in the day of the launch, in the first 5 minutes, I think half of the products were actually sold out. If you order directly from Haus Labs website and you are from Europe, the prices are a little bit higher than they are in Sephora. But the good thing is that you don't pay any kind of taxes once they are here. So once you paid, you don't have to pay anything once the products and the packaging is arriving here. I did got the wrong shade of foundation. I bought it in shade 260 light medium cool. I don't know why, but I went to Sephora here and I did ask for a sample of my foundation, which is 110 light neutral. And that being said, what I want to say is that I'm recording this video for the second time just because I don't know what happened when I put my phone, but it recorded in slow motion and it was blurry, and yeah, I do have to redo all this makeup. So I just washed my face. It was all fully done, so I think it will be quicker because now I know exactly what to expect. Yeah, I did apply on the face only a light serum. Another thing that I want to mention, that I asked in Sephora which primer should I use with this foundation, and they told me that the Milk Hydro Grip primer, it will go well with this one. And also, if you are from Sweden and you want some of these products to buy and you don't find it online, at least here in Gothenburg they do have almost all the products. So I bought the foundation, I bought the concealer, which is very famous, I bought the powder, 3 of the blushes, 2 of the new shades, and one very like colorful. Bought also the foundation brush, which I already tried, that's why it is with makeup, and 2 of the PhD lip hybrid lip glaze in shade Cocoa and Fig, which I am wearing on my lips. They are very hydrating. They feel a little bit thicker in consistency, but they are not sticky whatsoever. Let me apply foundation for the second time because yeah, why not? So I did apply directly to my face. I will blend it a little bit with my finger, and then I will go with the brush that I bought. I'm blending this with this brush. This is a very dense brush. You don't have to go and buy particularly this one. You can use any kind of this similar brush that you have maybe in your home that is dense. However, the foundation applies beautifully with this brush, and sometimes a good brush does make a difference in how your makeup will look and sit on the skin. So yeah, but if you have one that looks similar and you know it's going to do the job and it looks good, yeah, you don't need to go and buy another brush. So far it applied beautifully. It looks like skin. It's just melted. It is like medium coverage, as you can see. It does give like some kind of luminosity to it, and yeah, I do like it very much. Now with the concealer, just because I use it before I just clean my face, this felt a little bit drier. This is how the applicator looks. Concealer, it is in shade 10 light golden. It is a little bit yellow for me, but once it is applied it looked good. I did have a dry patch here, so I kind of gathered that dry patch, and this felt very dry, to be honest. This is the second time that I recorded a full face, I mean with the products that I bought from Haus Labs makeup, and yeah, I will not redo it just because it was not recorded. So today is not my day, definitely. I just started this because I do want to tell you like big pictures what I use. And foundation, it does apply beautiful. It is like a medium coverage luminous foundation. First time I applied in more sheer way, and I like it more in that way. Second time, which I have now on my face, it is applied almost double of the quantity. It looks good, but up close it looks like I am wearing foundation, and it's something that personally I do not like. I do prefer it more in a sheer way, let's to be honest. But I will just leave it like this because I will not record this for the third time, at least not today. It seems like it's not my day to record. I have used on top to set this powder also from Haus Labs, which is in translucent. Now this is not my favorite formula powder, let's say. It does the job. I think in combination with this foundation it looks good, but it's not one of my favorite. I did bought also the foundation brush which I apply the foundation. It is a very dense brush. It applied the foundation really good. It almost like melted into the skin. I do like how the foundation sits on the skin. Now I don't like, because I do have like small hands, for me this is like a little bit thick, so I don't know, I just prefer my hourglass brush or any kind of brush that looks like this, but it is a little bit slimmer on the end, let's say. Just my personal preference. I did bought 3 blushes. So first it is Fire Moon, which is a beautiful everyday nude shade with a little bit of peach. I do have it in this part of the face, but here I did added a little bit of this intense watermelon bliss shade. This, I think it will be suited very much for like darkened skin tones. And then I got another shade in French Rosette. I think Fire Moon and French Rosette are like new shades, and this one, it is more corally a little bit, and have a little bit of pink. It is on this side. Now, because I did add that shade watermelon in both of sides and then blend it with the foundation brush, they look similar. However, they look very different on the face. This looks almost, you can use it like a bronzer. It's a nude brown with peach, and this has more corally and pink. Both beautiful for summertime. However, I don't know exactly how much of this will be shown on darkened skin tones. But this one, the watermelon bliss, for sure. And from like all the products by now, I think this is my favorite, especially this shade in Fire Moon. If you have my skin tone, this you will love it. Now I've just looked into the mirror just because it's been like half an hour since I applied this foundation, and even though I didn't record it how I applied and everything, but I think just because I put too much, and usually I put half of the, it starts like to break down. I can see through here, at least in this area. And under, I use only this kind of serum, the Pro Collagen Renewer Serum from LMS. So it definitely, with powder and everything, this will not look good by the end of the day, I can by now tell you. And now I'm thinking that if I should post this video, I think I will post it. I will just post how this will look by the end of the day. And definitely I do have to record this and wear it for the second time, just to have my full opinion about this. But for sure, if you apply too much, and I don't know, usually I'm oily here, so I'm very curious how this will perform during the day, this situation. In other parts it looks nice, it looks good on the skin. I don't know how much my camera can pick this up, but yeah, in real life I can see that at least this part, it is not so good looking, let's say. On the lips, I did bought 2 of the PHD Hybrid Lip Glaze, and I have the shade Fig. Now these have a little bit of color payoff. I think with a lip liner they will be intensified. I do love them very much. So this is Fig. I mean, if you apply 2-3 times, the color will be intensified a little bit. It looks nice, it feels thicker, but it's not sticky. And what is very nice, because I can layer this up. Usually with a gloss you cannot, because then you'll be like sticking one lip to each other. But these are really nice formula, very hydrating and very comfortable on the lips, and then they don't bleed as I am wearing, because I do have this for like half an hour. My lips look very hydrated, so I do like it very much. And I did use another product which is not from Haus Labs. It is from Lancome. This is called how it is called, Liquid Eye Blusher in shade 04 Sienna. This is a matte liquid eyeshadow. I do have it all over the lid. This is how the applicator looks. So yeah, this I bought it I think 2 months ago. I actually forgot about this, and when I wanted to record it today I found it, and I said okay, I don't have any eyeshadows, so I will try it. But yeah, this is not my day. I already remade this video, so third time I think I don't have like, yeah, it's not happening today, but I will post this and show you exactly how this wears. And definitely a second video of Haus Labs foundation will come. Apply foundation in a sheer and maybe using a primer, because at Sephora they did recommend me to use the Milk Hydro Grip primer. So I think I do have that primer somewhere here, and I will be using that. But yeah, I will keep you posted. I will link everything that I have here into the description box. If you shop to my links, it will help my channel. And I'm losing also my voice, but what I want to say, that if you are from Sweden, from Gothenburg, and you do want to buy some blushes from Haus Labs, I went to Sephora today morning, and they have all the blushes in there, and I think they have almost all the products. So I know online they are like sold out, some of the products, the blushes, the ones at least that I have, the new shades. So yeah, if you want, go in store, even swatch them, ask for a sample for foundation, swatch the blushes, see how it looks. But yeah, I will see you in a second. For me it will be in 3 hours. So see you. And this was like 3 hours after. This is on my balcony, full sun. It does look good from afar. The chin situation, it's been the same. It doesn't look too dry or too patchy. It's actually the same, and I think somehow the more you wear, the more good it looks in a way, this one. So it's been around 6 hours since I have this foundation. Now here on this area did not get worse or better, it's just kind of the same vibes. Here on the forehead I'm just a little bit oily, but this is what happens to me with any kind of foundation. Now keep in mind that here are like with minus, so it's cold. My skin, it's performing a little bit better with foundation when it is cold outside. In warm condition, I don't think this foundation will look the same on me, so I will try it when it will become a little bit warmer here. Now the blushes did not move, they look really nice. The eyeshadow from Lancome did not crease, so I do think that can be used as a primer or a base for a powder eyeshadow or whatever you want to add. The concealer wise, it feels dry. I feel dry on this area, and also I think it kind of emphasizes a little bit my fine lines, which I don't actually like. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know, maybe overall just because I use only that serum and nothing like a very hydrating cream, overall my face feel a little bit dry. This is a luminous foundation, but on me it feels dry, so I think you have to pay attention what you use before your foundation, the primer or something that is a little bit hydrating, let's say. And I do prefer it to be applied in a sheer way than in like, I do think like this time I applied too much, at least for my preference. It doesn't mean that it is wrong how I apply it, it's just it's not something that I will wear it like this. It feels a little bit heavy on the face, let's say. But yeah, this was my attempt of review this Haus Labs product. I am so sorry because the video did not record it with when I applied the blush, but for sure I will redo the video maybe tomorrow. Today was a nice day because I do have sun. Tomorrow it will be cloudy and it will snow again, I guess. But yeah, I do have I think for another round of makeup the sample from Sephora, so maybe I'll redo tomorrow the makeup, and it will be a little bit shorter just to see how it is applied, and maybe for to see exactly how the blushes look, or maybe I will just do a short with the blushes. I will see. Tell me in the comments how will you prefer, if you want to redo the video, but I was just wanting for you to have my review, let's say, in my first impression. And yeah, it is a brand that I was waiting for a very long time. Now if I were to say which were my favorites, I think the blush and the lip products, the lip glaze hybrid, those are my favorites. The foundation is somewhere in the middle. By now, concealer, it feels very dry. I don't know if it's just my concealer or this is how the formula feels overall. And then the powder, it is not my favorite powder in any kind of shape or form. So yeah, I will link everything that I use in the description box. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.